yo, what's the haps going down, you know what I'm saying? Let me make a juice so I don't skip by it, and then we'll rap a little bit about some stuff from my homegirl, Cross Pecans. This is watermelon, orange, and pomegranate. Can you dig it? I know you can. Baby, right there. That is watermelon, orange, and pomegranate juice. And if you've never had that, I am gonna have to suggest that you try it sometime. What's the, $2 for a pomegranate, $3 for a watermelon, and 50 cents for the oranges. So what's that, about $5.50 to make that juice? Maybe $6. I mean, people can't afford juicing. Come on now. Man, this is like... Now see, the fruit juices... anyways, this is for Cross Pecans. Juicing, all this is dedicated to Cross Pecans right here because I really care about her. And I wanted to share with her husband what I thought was important to own a juicer. Now, the fruit juices are going to be the energizers and the cellular flushing, helping to break up, sort of to really loosen up the lymphatic system and to sort of flush the cells, also to energize the nervous system and the brain. I mean, the brain runs off simple sugars most of the time, you know. Delicious. Oh, that is real good. So the fruit juice is for the flushing and the energizing, okay? And also, I mean, if you take this to anybody regular, normal Joe's, standard American diet people, they're going to taste this and be like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good, you know? Because it's the bomb. Everybody likes the fruit juices, right? Kids, adults, you don't even need to tell them raw food or vegan or anything. You don't even mention it. It's just fruit juice. And then there's the green juices, baby. And I can't say that I'm particularly fond of the green juices, except for what it can do for all the people that I care deeply about. My family, my friends, all you out there, the whole world over. What the green juices can do with the alkalinity, the neutralization of the composting going on. I mean, it brings more of the alkalinity, and it sort of helps to neutralize a lot of activity which is less than the best in our standard American world. So when you're going for weight loss and health, the beauty of the juicing is that it allows us to easily absorb more nutrients and minerals with less energy output. When you have the fiber in your foods, which is the normal, natural way of life, of course. But it does take more systemic energy to continue peristalsis for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When we take the fiber out, you're just getting tons of nutrients, lots of living water, which helps to break up accumulations throughout the whole organism, or the human body, if you will. And you save a lot of energy that way. So that energy that's saved in the process of the not having to do the peristalsis to move all that fiber through is saved for cleansing the cells and tissues and energizing the brain. So really, juicing is just a way to conserve energy. There's a lot of, obviously chewing our food is the natural way to go. So juicing is a modality of healing and health. And yet, we do live in a world that's way out of kilter to the natural ways of being. Not so much, but I mean, I don't, just in certain ways. I mean, there's a lot more to life than I could possibly get up here and say, but juicing is a modality of healing, which allows us to lose weight, heal disease, energize ourselves after workouts, energize ourselves before workouts. And it's a fun, delicious way to consume lots of fruits and vegetables. Nobody's going to eat a whole stalk of celery, man. I eat more celery than anybody, and I don't know if I've ever sat down and ate a whole stalk. But I've drank 2 stalks of celery in one sitting. So I get all that sodium, all those minerals, all the alkalinity, all the living water without having to spend about an hour and a half it would take to chew 2 things. And I've never been able to even eat one. I think maybe I've eaten one in my lifetime sometime in my raw food path, but it was probably slathered with hella peanut butter, or not peanut butter, but almond butter or something like that. But, you know, for the most part, chewing our food is awesome because it releases a lot of calming type neurotransmitters and hormones and things like that. The juicing takes some discipline though, and it's really great to learn the juicing, the lightness in the belly. A lot of us go through our lives with the heaviness, kind of knocked out, sort of half drugged up half the time. I mean, I'm just being honest. Hey, I'm no different, you know? We fill up our belly, it's like, okay, I guess our problems aren't that bad, you know? On the juicing though, and I've done 45 days of juicing, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, different lengths of juice feasting, you know, fasting at Gabriel Cousins and things like that. All very supportive, but the juicing gets you ready for the real deal, which is the water fasting, which really this video isn't about, but I want to encourage everyone again to start learning about water fasting. But until then, energize and strengthen cells through the juicing process, through the smoothies, through the whole fruits and vegetables. These foods, I don't know, I can't really say. I mean, but I started to wake up to real life when I started eating raw foods 10 years ago. Waking up in ways to where I was awake, and now I'm awake to possibilities and potentialities of the universe that the modern man says I can't wrap my head around that, so it must not be true. You know, and it's like you can't see the infinite field and how everything is intricately connected in one total perfection. I mean, so they're like, no way, I hate this person and I hate these things and I don't believe in this and this is how it is and you got to wear your hat on Sundays in church and Jesus said this but he didn't say that and you got to read these books. And there's so much, you know, trapped in the mind that when you eat the raw foods and drink the juices, it wakes you up. And you just, it's so obvious. You see it. Because these things have messages, they have consciousness, they wake you up to life. When we spend our whole lives eating dead food, you're confused. I was confused. I never had any kind of clarity really till I ate raw foods. And now I'm so clear that I'm realized how fuzzy my head is, you know, that I don't really know much. This is pretty deep little dissertation on the whole trip. But juicing has saved many, many lives. Many, many brothers and sisters have shed many, many thousands and millions of pounds. So, this video was for cross pecans. I'm a space alien. Your husband's probably convinced of that now. But I care about you cross pecans. I care about all yous out there. And I want to see you succeed. I use juicing, smoothies, raw foods. You know, I use my processor. And I'll use whatever it takes to have a good time eating my raw foods, fruits and vegetables, small amounts of nuts and seeds in the winter, exercise, fresh air, sunshine, forgiveness, and love. You know, I mean, maybe I'm a weirdo, but hey man, these are the things that work for me. I'm a happy guy, more than most, you know, just because I know a lot of people are having a lot of emotional problems, but you got to just keep boring through, you know. Never give up and drink your juice. Subscribe to the videos on YouTube, friend me on Facebook. Peace be witches, peace be witches, peace be witches.